You are meeting me at a Chinese time of my life. I just found out that I'm Chinese.
I recently found out that I'm Chinese.
It's my first day being Chinese.
My attention that we're all suddenly Chinese.
It's 2026, and apparently many people are in a very Chinese time in their lives. And of course, the internet has a name for it. It's called Chinamaxxing. I need to talk about it before someone starts reinventing kanji. I'm Jessica, and you've reached the destination. This trend started about 4 months ago. I saw it in November and thought, interesting, but this will probably die down in about 6 weeks, just like every other TikTok trend. Well, I was wrong. For obvious reasons.
No, I didn't make a mistake.
Jeffrey Epstein is shocking.
Americans currently hate being American. So now we're like, you know what sounds better? China.
Hey y'all, just found out that I'm Chinese.
Okay, so the caption on this video says, I've been so tired of the American way. The food makes you feel so bad, and I've started seeing myself not even having a desire for it. Felt, heard, agreed. So let's get into what becoming Chinese or being a Chinese baddie or Chinamaxxing consists of. Chinamaxxing is basically drinking hot water, eating soup or congee, using slippers, jumping for lymphatic drainage, and of course, announcing,
I'm a Chinese baddie now.
Starting my Chinese baddie journey.
Okay, now that I'm a Chinese baddie.
so hydration, healthy food, comfort, and exercise. Okay. Now, before anyone yells at me in the comments, I lived in China for 5 years, like full time. The job, the nightlife, the traveling, the food, the whole thing. I still have a lot of Chinese habits, and I always will, but I don't go around saying I'm Chinese. I say, 我是重庆人. Soy colombiana también, porque once you really live somewhere, it never really leaves you. If you ever lived abroad or picked up habits from another culture, tell me what stuck with you in the comments. The catalyst for this trend is definitely the TikTok ban that happened last year, which led to thousands of TikTok refugees flooding the Chinese social media app
小红书.
As a result of that, I knew people would start to visit China in droves.
What the hell? Yeah, why do you like China? How you know what's coming right here?
And I love to see it. But what I didn't expect was Americans who didn't travel to China discovering tea and acting like they unlocked ancient wisdom. This reminds me of the time I posted goji berries on my Insta story and people were like, ew, that looks like bugs.
Hey y'all, I just found out that I'm Chinese. Stay and watch, just stay and watch.
Okay, Glamour Me Beauty Bar. She's probably a hair braider based on her nails, which were super cute. She's got her Beauty Me mug. She's pouring hot water in.
This hot water.
Okay, it's just hot
About
water.
to see how it goes. Okay, we're about to try it, and we're going to see. I try to let it cool down a little bit.
Wait, are we watching a food review of hot water? Is that what this is right now? No shade, no tea. Literally no tea.
As I can't drink hot and burn my tongue, so we about to see. Ooh, that's still hot. Ooh, that feel good. Feel good. Might can harmonize a little bit. Mm-hmm.
She's a singer too. She's harmonizing.
I might do this about 2 or 3 times a day. Okay. Y'all need to hop on to the Chinese trend. We drinking nothing but hot stuff. Might go on and get some bone broth too, because they be doing it too. So I might be trying to, but I'm doing this every morning. And then I'm going to try to work my way to do it at night also. But the morning time, this is definitely the first thing that is going on my tummy. Okay? Chinese baddies.
Babe, you just boiled water. No shade, no tea. Let's go ahead and mute that. Quite tired of that song. This is the most common version of the Chinese tea or Chinese baddie or Chinese hot water I've seen. It's just cinnamon apples in water. Okay.
Okay, I'm actually Chinese and I'm with my Chinese roommate. Okay, the boiling apples thing, I've never fucking boiled apples in my life. We boil pears, okay? Like the pears are
I
correct.
never
The
saw
pears
anybody
in
boiling any
TCM,
apples
when you
and
boil a
serving
pear,
that
you're like
as a drink
activating medicinal
either.
qualities. That's why you drink the water. Like it's like really beneficial to drink boiled pear water. It's like better than to eat the pear. With the apples, you steam apples. Like in TCM, if you want to do some shit with your apple, then you steam it and you eat the apple. You don't boil the apple for the apple. Maybe I'm wrong, like if you're Chinese, like, and I'm like out of place, like correct me, maybe it's like a regional thing, but like,
Yeah, like I don't get the apples.
why is everyone boiling apples? Also, this is no hate. I'm actually so happy that everyone is becoming Chinese.
Welcome.
Or whatever. Like, keep doing it, please.
This is really important too, because not to generalize an entire billions of people, but Chinese people tend to generalize themselves by saying, oh, all Chinese people do this, all Chinese people don't do that. So I'm really glad that she made the point to say maybe it's regional, like where she's from, where her family's from. They don't boil apples, they boil pears. Well, see, everybody is learning. Everybody. Everybody is learning a little bit more about Chinese culture, even Chinese people themselves.
So, like many of you, I've recently been informed that I am Chinese.
哎呀，佢哋影影得衰咯，對白嘅係行人，我而是白人自己度 EQ， 永遠冇見到呢個葵村啊！我係行人，唔係個 trend， 你硬記啊嘛 ？COVID Chinese, get out of our country, like. Now you want to be fucking Chinese? There are better ways to show that you're interested in Chinese culture by saying, hey, we're trying this remedy from China, but not day one of becoming Chinese. Okay?
I mean, she got a point. Imagine drinking some sorrel and then announcing, I'm Jamaican now. Imagine drinking a glass of champagne and parlez-vous français? You from France now because you drank some champagne? Or you ate an arepa and now you're Colombian. You tried some fufu and you are Nigerian.
A very white time of my life right now, and I've decided to try a new dish called peanut butter and geli sandwich, I think is how you pronounce it. I went to the supermarket to look at some gelis, the white supermarket, and I'm a pretty open-minded person, but there were a lot of kind of exotic and out there flavors, so I picked the safest option, which I think is strawberry geli. One of my New Year's resolutions is to try more white people food because I've heard that it helps like clear your skin and really lock up and slow down your digestive system. And I saw my favorite Asian cooking influencer try some peanut butter geli sandwiches, and I was like, you know what? Even though it's kind of weird, I think I'm gonna just go for it. Fun fact about me, I actually have a few white coworkers, and they always bring their lunches, and it looks really like bland and uninteresting to me, but I really appreciate how humble their cooking is. I think it's something that's really beautiful about their culture, and I really want to like celebrate the blandness.
Sounds kind of strange now, right? However, I get it though. Being an American isn't fun or cool right now. You scroll through TikTok or Instagram or Xiaohongshu trying to dissociate from it all and discover modern day China is actually quite nice. They've got affordable food and housing, walkable cities, far superior transportation. Meanwhile, we're here paying $18 for eggs.
Why are groceries in America so expensive? Buy a packet of chicken, buy some milk, buy some eggs, $100.
When I tell you our grocery bill should be illegal.
Personally, I think it's fantastic that Chinese culture is finally getting its due credit in Western media. After years of, that sounds communist, ew, and the ever popular, how much are they paying you to say that? Now it's, oh my God, hot water changed my life. For a lot of ABCs, CBCs, BBCs, and people like me who actually live there.
Some of us are still going to care about China in a month when the China is over because some of us lived in China in 2018 before it was cool, at the peak time for expats to be there.
It was the peak. time to be in China in 2018. It was before everything was bilingual. We had to figure stuff out on our own. WeChat didn't auto-translate. You couldn't just snap a picture and translate. None of that. You got to see the tide change from like past to future in real time. Peak.
Some of us, this is more than a trend for.
The whiplash is wild. Because 6 years ago, being in China wasn't cool. China wasn't cool. Being Chinese was not cool.
Hi, I like your small eyes. Thank you. Let's be best friends. Yo, the Asian kid brought dog meat for lunch. It's a tuna salad. Nerd. Hey, I love K-dramas. Are you Korean? I'm Chinese. Oh, never mind. Hey, thanks a lot for Kung Flu, commie fuck. I was literally born in Texas. And I'll literally push you in front of this subway. So what's your ethnicity? I'm Chinese. Wow, what a beautiful country. Take me to China, please. Have me on Red Note. Can your mom adopt me? I'd like to revoke my American citizenship. I started taking Mandarin. The food, the culture, the men.
So watching this same stuff that we've been doing suddenly become trendy, it's a little weird. So I gotta ask y'all something. How did you feel about China and Chinese people back in 2020? Because if you called it the China virus back then, but you're Chinamaxxing now, we need to talk.
Everyone's in a Chinese time in their life. I've been here my whole life. 6 years ago, Chinese people were being spat at in public. And today, being Chinese is suddenly a trend. Slippers indoors, Chinese food, Tang jackets being called Mandarin jackets. I love that Chinese culture is being celebrated, but I also feel complicated. Because here's what you need to understand. Being Chinese isn't just what you wear or what you eat. It's what you carry. It's the values and belief systems underneath the surface. At the age of 24, I bought my parents a house. Not because I'm generous or wealthy, but because I wanted to give back to them. That is 孝顺. My career choices, my spending, my saving, my timeline for everything, it's all shaped by 孝顺. You won't see this in a trending video because this part isn't aesthetic. This part is weight. When culture becomes a trend, it becomes consumable. And when it becomes consumable, it becomes disposable. Next year, when the Chinese era is over, will you remember 孝顺? Or will Chinese culture just become another thing you discarded when it stopped being cool? If you're going to claim you're in a Chinese time in your life, understand what you're actually claiming. Being Chinese isn't just a vibe, it's a value system. It's thousands of years of history, sacrifice, and survival interwoven within generations. Being Chinese isn't a trend you try on, it's a lifetime you inherit.
There's a difference between putting on a culture like a costume versus actually respecting it and learning from it. I love that we're making the baby step of at least saying, hey, this is Chinese, because not long ago there was a trend of people rebranding parts of other cultures as if they invented them.
This is culturally inappropriate.
And trying on new identities only to disregard and disrespect them later.
Miley Cyrus, Iggy Azalea, Avril Lavigne, Gwen Stefani, and Katy Perry all have one thing in common. They've all profited from the culture of marginalized people. With Miley's new single, Malibu, though, she's returning to her country roots. But let's not forget that she was wearing grills and doing that whole twerking routine 4 years ago. She and other white artists have literally made money twerking, wearing kimonos and adopting Black slang. And so today we're here to talk about why that's not okay.
We're making improvements because people are acknowledging, hey, this is of Chinese origin, but we still have a long way to go. If you like wearing a sombrero and drinking tequila on May 5th, but you want immigrants out, no more tacos for you. If you talk about China in 2020 and still have not learned from your mistakes, nothing for you. If this trend gets people healthier, more curious, more open-minded, I'm here for it. Cultural exchange is my favorite thing about travel and living abroad. So doing it virtually is great too. So enjoy your Chinese era. Just cite your sources and live your truth. See you at the next destination. Ciao, 再见. Should I change my sign off to bye, ciao, 再见?